What's up, boys? Today we're going to be doing some more of the coil gun mining with the heavy gunner to unlock more beam weapons and some beam synergies. The coil gun got a new level 18 overclock that was already available to some beam weapons. The one where it gets a ton of duration and duration, damage, and range. So we can stack a ton of that on it now, and I'll be looking for the weapon box also to try and find some other beam weapons. Try and go for the 4 beam weapon dream here. If we could get the taser sometime, that would be pretty cool, since the weapon box is the only way you can get global beam upgrades with it. Sludge Pump is another one of the beam weapons you can get here that got a very cool new overclock, where you can drop Burning and Shocking Ground on top of the default acid it does, so even more debuffing potential. Other than that, I really like the Cryo Cannon just for some nice crowd control. You can get the spliced emitter that the coil gun has on that as well if you really want super long range beams. No. Coil gun, nice. Now we can start getting some levels on that and hopefully get the mining as quickly as possible. Coil gun. Frenetic is fine. Let's go weapon range here, try and get that off screen later on. Big kinetic, yeah, we should probably take that and that. Wow, that's a lot of legendaries early on, and a nitro scanner to go with it. Yeah, I guess we'll go there. I'll take a coil gun if they're that close though, so we can hopefully get the mining going fairly early on. Ooh, magnet we can save for later. Sure that Thunderhead's hitting the shellback so he doesn't stay too high on HP here. Luck, we need as much of that as possible so that we can replace some of the +1 beams upgrades, since you're losing at least the +3 at level 18 to take the spliced emitter overclock now. Uh-oh, that guy just got very low. I don't know if we can still get the magnet now. I thought I would have more time before he died. We'll go Nitro for weapon levels here. Sludge Pump, nice. I'm gonna take a bit of damage here to move as fast as possible and see how far away it is. Yeah, I don't think we have the time now. The guy took a big burst of damage when I wasn't expecting it. Oh well, there's a bit of XP. Not the biggest deal. Coil gun, reloads. some gold to do the rerolls here. So we'll have to take a +1 beam and then hope for the mining effect at the next overclock then. Guess we may as well grab a bit of that just in case. Another coil gun, lifetime. And we should probably have some decent pickup radius, since it'll be destroying the walls pretty far away once we get all of the range on it going. For one, maybe two weapons, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
That's an annoying spot to have them bouncing around. Get a bit of nitro just in case we want some rerolls here. Coil gun.
Good work. Supply pod inbound. Nice shot.
Nitro powder is pretty nice with the scanner. I think I will take that. Although ideally we just get some more scanners and then get that later on.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Big reload for the Thunderheads or XP. I think I'm going XP here. The more levels we get, the more chances we'll have to roll a +1 beams for the coil gun. And at the end of the day, what's more important? Thunderhead or a tiny chance of +1 beams?
Objective completed.
Weapon range. Bit of pickup radius. Reload into an overclock and no mining, so we'll have to go max damage on that.
The clock's ticking, miner. Get it wrapped up.
Take a bit of movement since you do have a penalty to that on the heavy gunner. Let's see, if I really wanted a mining weapon as a fourth one now, I guess we would probably have to take the Firefly drones and give up another cryo or a beam weapon. The upside to that is that the multi-tool artifacts would have more tags, which would also give more reload speed. So honestly, I think I'm down for that. Or if there's any other ones that I'm forgetting, we can look through a few of those. No. No. Okay, there we go. I think that's the only one that mines here. Cool gun. +1 drones that will help it mine once we get that. So we kind of are interested in those. That would help if we go for the disposable tech, which I don't think I'm going to do. That would interfere with the mining of it. Gold or reload? I think this is potentially a little bit better. Coil gun or that? Or reload? Yum. I think I will take the level there if they're close enough. Nothing super exciting. We'll go range here. I'm growing stronger. Boom, baby. Big damage, I guess so. Close this out with elites, and then we'll go for some piercing and damage.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
We're going way past 18 on that, so I think I'll pass.
What else we got?
Lifetime, that's not bad. Some more pickup. No, we need to reroll for the nitro. That's fine, but not the greatest. That's fantastic. Cheap levels for that. May as well do lifetime, I guess.
You know the drill, miner.
But unfortunately, no drone levels there, which we kind of need now.
Let's get the job done. Loot bug eliminated.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I do still want to max the coil gun, I think.
Supply pod ready for insertion. The drop point is too rocky, so please clear it out.
I'm not scared of you.
Objective completed.
This works.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
That's fine.
A little extra special.
Bucket goodies headed your way, miner.
Heads up.
Coil gun, yep.
This is perfect for the build.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Coupons to go with our scanner.
One piece.
I'll go. Reload's fine to get a bit on that. Coil gun, yep.
Don't mind if I do.
And then there's the splice emitter. Tons of lifetime and weapon range, some decent damage. but you kind of have to get some plus beams from elsewhere now with that one. Luck is super important here. Best way to get +1 beams and +1 drones for the potential mining weapon. And also the 5-leaf clover artifact is very good here if we can find that at some point. Reload for beams.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Alright, let's make sure we're somewhat close to the magnet this time in case he takes a burst of damage again.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
Paint job, yeah, we should probably take that. +1 beams. Paint job there. We'll go the +1 drone since that'll help the mining effect if we find that. Take a damage to pump the levels a bit. More coil gun. Nitra for weapon levels.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
I'll take another damage there. We can do better with beam reload speed. I think that's 15 at blue.
That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Weapon range, lifetime, cheap level,
I want another go.
+1 beams, not bad. I'm gonna do... No, we can get both of those, so we'll just go ahead and grab that then.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
It'll be easier than the last time.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
I got it in the mouth. Dwarf, don't die. This is perfect for the build. Found some nitro.
Swoon's heading your way. Load up. Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Come and get me, you despising spawn. They
detected. Lock up and get ready.
I think potency there, that'll debuff for our coil gun at least.
We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Squinties would probably not be great. Sugar's okay. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, weapon box. Hurricane, that's pretty bad. Heavy, and I guess that's the only thing actually not terrible. Just the heavy reload speed upgrade that I don't want. Coil gun, yep.
Feeling much better now. See you in hell.
Well done. You got them all.
Think you can kill me? Think again. You're cute. Bloody hell, you're hot hell. Bring the fire. Shoot it in the face.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner. Get it over with.
I will definitely need that if we can't get to the drone upgrades. It's getting close. Let's go ahead and try to see what we get there. But I will take a reload for the coil gun. Damage, we can skip that. But here, I guess we can get the reload.
Bring the fire.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and
Culture.
ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Vapor. I'm growing stronger. Yeah.
If we get the mining on the drones, then taking those 18 actually will be a pretty significant improvement. I think it's either 2 or 3 drones, probably 3. So that would almost double the current amount.
Stage 4 complete.
We can find some nice paint jobs for it or something.
Prepare accordingly.
But not there. Reload for that because it's fun. Let's see what else we got. Let's reload into an overclock. Oh yeah, that might actually be pretty good as well if you had it as the other one, but we definitely have to take that. You could get +1 over that, and it would be easier to control where they're mining. I'm not actually sure if it's more efficient when they seek out stuff. We don't really need that quite as much now. Reload for that spine.
Pretty sweet. Nope. Try again.
Reload for that is fun. We could finish that, but I still have some gold to reroll here, so probably just wait a bit on that. Get some lifetime. Drone level, lifetime. Then we probably don't want to reroll anymore, so just grab some generically useful stuff. Like the cool thing there for some shocking status.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons, and watch out for elites. Keep your cool, you will make it out just fine.
I think the thing with the drones still seeking enemies out is that they'll probably just fly past the stuff that I want them to mine for and prioritize the enemies when they won't really even deal damage here since we're not scaling drones at all. So the defensive chip would almost certainly be better purely from a mining standpoint here. Although they can actually fly pretty far away like that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll take the reload there.
I'm not scared of you.
Exemplary work. We've achieved your objective in a record time. Supply pod ready for insertion. The drop point is too rocky, so please clear it out.
It's not gold. Meet your maker, Frank. Alien, go.
Good work. There's a resupply on the way.
Mocap's okay. We have a decent number of rerolls. Energy bars, I guess.
That's the one.
Paint job.
Doesn't hit harder, but looks fast. Break the pie. This one's for Carl.
Nice crit damage.
He thinks it's big size. It's got frickin' size, big size. Pop the loop. Let's get the next. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. I'm gonna kill you all.
I guess when they're seeking enemies out, we kind of have to like pull them behind me through the rocks I went to mine.
Objective completed. Dreadnought
Or
threat
left.
eliminated.
Something epic. This.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves. Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's
I
about
guess
to
I'll
head
grab
out.
a reload for the level there.
Good work, Miner. Now to stage 6.
Lock drone.
Not too shabby.
Probably wait on that. Drone
Gonna
paint
paint
job.
my nails to match it.
That's not quite as important for the drone since they stay within a fairly close radius to me. That's kind of expensive. Let's see what else we got. That's kind of wasteful. Take the coil gun. Let's do probably one more reroll. Okay, one more.
What else?
Alright, I guess we're just gonna take that and get the +3 drone so they mine even faster. We'll lock that since I want a ton of lifetime. I don't think I'm gonna grab those.
You have your objectives. Get it done, Miner.
And then when there's no enemies, they kind of just circle me anyways, so I really feel like you may as well take the defensive chip for a build like this anyways. Not too bad once you get some decent plus drones though. Obviously nowhere near as good as the coil gun, but you don't always hit that one.
We got a swarm incoming.
I die a little inside every time I have to go on that one before we on.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone for impact.
That is cool when they're all in the same like little trail like that, and then just delete a pathway through the rocks though.
Bypass launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Divers is decent. We can do that.
This is it.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. Points on it.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready. Well done. You've got them all.
I killed the Roofa, and I'm not proud. Walk down.
I guess so.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Let's show them
Oh, we accidentally got a red, huh? I think we will go Nitra. We can either do weapon levels or hold it for a ton of crits with the Nitro powder. Oh, was there a hoarder under that? I was wondering what that is. I don't think I've seen that happen before. We can take an overclock over here.
You don't see these every day.
Go for some damage and reload speeds.
Think you can kill me?
Going deeper. Stage 7 is next.
I'll take this one.
Lifetime. Don't need any of those. Reload, weapon range.
Let's shake it up.
I'll pass on that. And I'll probably just look for
Gonna roll the dice
paint
on
jobs
this
on
one.
that, like that.
Surely next time will be better.
Probably save the rest.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done.
So we're at 128% crits at the start of this one.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Bug eliminated. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
And good. Let's show them some pain. Alien scum. Loot bug looted.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Points on it.
I guess some mining speed.
Loot bug hot.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
think it's too late for a gold scanner. I might take a nitra since we have some damage that scales with that.
Objective completed, Miner.
More nitra?
Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Legendary.
We can go for the 500 for massive crits. Don't really need either of those. Potency is fine. Probably pretty good actually with both the acid and electrical debuffs.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it.
Come and get me, you big fucking fuck.
Good work, Miner. Now to stage 8.
Lifetime,
Legendary. Up. Nope. Try again.
lifetime, and then we're out of gold.
Surely next time we'll be better.
Reload, lock the luck. We're so light on that. I'll probably pass on a blue.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, Miner.
I hope this mission will pay off handsomely.
Oh yeah, and on the coil gun we're up to 12.6 second lifetime, 25.5 range, and that's 212% crit.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swoon incoming.
I'm not scared of you. So what's the war?
There's just little XP orbs spawning in off screen. No bugs anywhere in sight.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Fucking eliminated. Points on him.
We have a supply pod prep point. Need the LZ clear.
Sorry. Your own fault for being full of hello and good boy.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
One down.
Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Ooh, hooly baits.
That's what I needed.
We have a bunch of beams already set up to get some good starting damage on them.
Order.
I think we will take the purple paint
I
job.
always waste my money on cosmetic minerals.
Decent gold, but we can also get these out of the pool so we can go for some better artifacts. Gold scanner has 3 copies. I guess that might pay off as a holy thing since we're not giving anything up for it. We only really have stage 9 left though. Decent gold. Man, why are you guys dying so fast? I just want to mine.
The drop pod before it
Pick up
heads back to orbit.
radius.
Legend.
I'll take a reload for that, I guess. Oh man, 5 mushrooms. I don't think that's gonna happen. Reload for beams. Just get a bit of that efficiently with the drones, but we're almost out of time.
Onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Crawl back to hell.
Especially with some rocks blocking it. Yeah,
9 is next. Keep it
that
together.
was kind of rough. Don't think I could have done a ton better there, and I think we missed one of the hoarders at least as well.
Surely next time will be better.
That would kind of waste a bit.
I want another
Luck.
go.
Paint
Looks
job,
beautiful. Show me more.
luck.
Let's shake it up.
Reload.
Surely next time will be better.
+1 beams if I went for that. I guess. We have a ton of nitra.
Show me more.
And then we hold the rest.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done.
So
Get to
that's
it, miner.
227% crits plus whatever shock stacks we're applying with the sledge pump.
It's one. Almost two.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
We got it. Huzzah! Dwarves don't die.
Reload speed for beams.
You shouldn't.
More nitra.
Just get my kill.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod, and please clear it. Supply pod cleared. Impact imminent.
Okay, so we could go nitra scanner and then get pickled nitra on the next floor. Actually, if I want to do that, then it's better to remove that from the artifacts pool. That won't give us that much, and we'll probably cap out the powder anyways.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Come and get me, you big fuck.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Let's show them some pain. Swallow this. Say hello to my little friend. This one's for Carl. Ah, I got it in the mouth.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod
Nitra.
has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Got it twice with 20 on.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
How's the reload on that? I guess so.
This will help you work harder.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you
Reload.
This is a rare treat.
Get a couple overclocks here.
Put a bit of extra kick in it. This is gonna change. I want another go.
Weapon range on the coil gun.
Show me more.
Nah.
More options.
Weapon range.
I want another go.
+1 beams for that if we want it. I guess so.
The legendary
Weapon
upgrade.
range.
More options.
Lifetime.
I want another go.
Paint job. Can we get 4 more on that? Maybe. There's a few more rerolls here. Lifetime, weapon range.
More options.
Can't get the lucker. Reload. Rip.
only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy.
But I think we have like 4 artifact rerolls left. So we could do some fishing for the pickled nitra now.
Here we go.
Too much crap in the way. Supply
Wait.
outlet. Clear it up.
Why is he out? What? How did that happen? What? So we squished one of them with the pod. Dang it, he's dead already.
Objective completed.
That's one of the accidental fastest boss levels I've ever had. What the heck, man? Would we have gotten pickled nitra? Nope.
This is gonna help me be a perfect warrior.
Quota's met. We're pulling you out.
We were at 243% crits. Probably could have gotten that close to the 500 cap there for 250% crits if we fully mined the level up. Man, that was one of the fastest boss levels ever. 392% global damage. I think those are the main stats over there. We got 1+1 beam, so 50% increase to the amount we had there. We had the highest damage combo, but no mining, so that slowed us down quite a bit. But Splice is honestly pretty fun. 14-second duration beams, huge range going off screen. Got a bunch of beams for that with the extra burning and shocking. Lots of debuffing utility there for your other weapons. Mining there is actually not terrible once you get the other plus drone overclocks. I think the defensive for the extra +1 is probably worth it for that. Also makes it a bit easier to aim those as well. Hurricane, bit of a downside putting heavy reload into the shops and all. And we didn't even get the multi-tool or the turbo encabulator, so that was actually just a downside there. Got one nitro scanner and the powder, some coupons. That's about it. But we were still melting stuff. The bugs are dying so fast I couldn't even really mine the stuff. Can I see how long that level was? No. But man, that was insane. He just instantly came out almost. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.